Hey Internet, I am back out camping again and it is cold. I had to come through some ice and snow crossing over the top of the mountains. But the last camping video I didn't get to film a whole lot because it got dark really fast. I'm out here much earlier today and I've reorganized my gear. And I was able to fit everything in the 2 panniers and strap a few things to the back, and so I don't have that big 60-liter bag with me today. This handled much better. And I packed everything kind of in the order that I'm going to need to take it out. So as I unpack and start setting things up, I'll talk you through what I've got, and we'll do kind of won't be a layout, but you'll see everything as I'm pulling it out. So in this pannier, I've got nothing but my tent and sleeping bag, sleeping mat, pillow, all that. All the tent and sleeping gear is in this pannier right here. So let's get this party started because I want to start a fire because it is cold. Let's go. First thing, I've got a Big Agnes copper spur one-man tent. It's a little small. This is kind of like my light and fast setup. I'm going to get a bigger tent later this year, or hopefully next month. And we'll do another layout video once I get that, because things are going to change a little bit because of that tent. So let's get this set up. Alright, so the tent is up. Cold fingers aren't operating real well. Next item to go in is the inflatable sleeping mat. This is our Climate Static V Deluxe Insulated, I believe is what this thing's called. Insulated Static V Lux. It takes about 20 breaths to inflate this thing, but this is a really nice pad. It's not real light, but it is nice. Next up is sleeping bag. I don't have an actual sleeping bag. This is a down quilt rated 0 degrees, so this thing is really warm. And this is the Enigma quilt from Enlightened Equipment. A lot of this stuff is double duty from my backpacking equipment. And some of it is, some of it isn't. But this thing is really nice. This is actually my pillow. The stuff sack's going to get turned inside out, and there's a fleece side to it, and this contains my down jacket that I'm about to get into. And at night, this just goes back in this bag, and it becomes a pillow. So I'm going to set this aside because I'm going to change into it here in a minute. But I'm going to turn the bag inside out and put it in the tent. There's the fleece side for the pillow. That is everything that's going in there for now. And this pannier is now empty. So actually, I'm going to strip out of this stuff, get my jacket on, get warm a little bit, and we'll go through the other side. Alright, so the fire is going and I've knocked the chill off of some of this. The camera, Filmic Pro, decided to change focus while I was unpacking the second pannier, so you guys didn't get to see that. But what was in there, well, my chair and my table were on the back of the bike on the rack. I have a couple lights here, a solar lantern and a Petzl headlamp, a pair of fuzzy gloves. This is an MSR cook set and a Coleman 533 dual fuel stove, the water off the Himalayan. This is my food bag and everything in here. This is an REI Flash 18 Summit pack. I keep my food in that. That is the camera bag. That's what I carried on my back on the way out here. 2 water bottles. Those were in the pannier on the other side. We're going to open that up. So I've got a water filtration kit, some Gatorade, some powdered Gatorades. I can just make up some drinks. First aid kit, toiletries, and some riding gloves and a towel. And I've got like inner tubes and things below that. And that's it. That is everything I brought for an overnighter in the cold. So let's get busy around camp. First rule of Camp Club is, if you walk away from camp, don't come back empty-handed. So, well, I got a text on my phone. I got some pretty spotty coverage. Might have a guest coming out. We'll see if he shows up. Well, what have we here?
Huh? I'm here.
So did you get some new camping equipment?
I did. I got a Helinox chair and table, and this chair. After a long day, it feels great.
Yeah, they are nice. I won't go without them anymore. I remember when I bought them, I was like, these are kind of expensive. But once I used them one time, sold. If I broke them today, I'd go buy a new set tomorrow.
Yeah, these are nice.
So what do you think camping out here in the cold?
I don't mind the cold. Honestly, I like camping in the cold better than the summer when it's hot.
I sleep better in the cold.
I do too.
For some reason, I sleep like a log out here. If I'm at home, I'm up and down all night. If I'm out here, I'm gone.
When you're out here, you don't want to get up.
No.
Because then you got to get cold, freezing cold. The route here was a little interesting.
Yeah, snow coming over the mountain. I wasn't expecting it. I seen it up on Bluff Mountain, but we don't quite go that high. And I was kind of surprised to see it on Robinson's Gap.
Yeah, those couple sections that were pretty. I mean, I was just barely tapping the brake, the rear brake. My rear tire was just locking up.
I was trying to engine brake most of the way.
Yeah.
But I figured once I got over the crest of the mountain under the parkway, it would go away again, like it did coming up. And it did.
Yeah.
But it fluttered a little bit of snow here earlier when I was chopping firewood and stuff.
This is a nice spot.
It's not too bad. Did I tell you about me taking up running?
I think you did a little.
Well, I went to the running shoe store and I bought a pair of running shoes. I was like, I was in the Army and I could run. I'd do all that. So I bought some running shoes. And there's like a nature trail thing in town. People walk and jog it and everything. So I got out there and kind of just started like doing the airborne shuffle down the trail. And when I was almost done, I was like, you know what? I'm going to pick up the pace. I'm really going to finish strong. And I'm going to sprint from like this puddle to that bench, just as fast as I can go. So I'm like getting myself ready for it. You know, I'm like chugging along. Because I'm just shuffling. I'm not really even jogging. And so I got to that puddle and I was like, all right, go. And I just, everything I had. And I realized, you know, after a few steps, I wasn't going any faster. I just started breathing heavier. I'm like my little Toyota Prius, like when I floor it, it don't go any faster. The engine just gets louder. 'Cause I guess I'm too old for that shit. Or just so out of shape.
Well, my problem...
I was embarrassed.
Get stuck in the ice.
Himalayan can make it.
Well, that's kind of what I was thinking on the way up here. I'm like, you know, I'm sitting here scared of this little bit of ice right here. And there's people that are literally taking these into the Himalayas.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, it can make it. It'll be all right.
So then I just felt kind of like, they'd probably be laughing at us watching our videos. Whoa, whoa. Where we go?
Burned myself. Hell, that feels good.
All right. Where's mine? I need one.
Well, it is midnight. We've sat around the campfire telling Nam stories all night. And it is now time to go to bed. And it's about 30 degrees. I think that's about as cold as it's going to get. It might dip down in the 20s Fahrenheit before morning. We don't have any firewood, so I'm going to have to warm up on my stove in the morning. So I'm going to pack it in, call it a night. Then we're going to have to climb back over that snowy mountain on the way out of here. So hopefully we can get some good footage there. You guys take care, and I'll catch you in the morning. Night. Well, good morning, everyone. We are up and at 'em, bright-tailed and bushy-eyed. Sleep good?
All right. Not too bad.
We're trying to get warmed up a little bit. Once this fire goes out, I'm not getting no more wood. We're gonna let it go out and start packing up. And we've got to climb to get out of here. We're at 1445 elevation. We got to climb up over 3,000 feet and then drop back down to 800. So we're gonna encounter some snow again on the way out of here. Hopefully we don't go down. That stuff was slick.
Yeah.
So we'll get this packed up, we'll get underway. So we're starting to get into the slippery spot here. And we're just going to tractor along, try to hit as much of the gravel as I can. Watch the ice. It's going to get really bad up there. This isn't the worst of it. Alright, this is where it gets tricky. I'm going to hit the center line and try to utilize this gravel sticking out of the road, because this is like ice. And I'm gonna have to slow down. Oh, he's down. Buck is down.
Oh, 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 yeah. Oh, oh, God damn it.
All right, what happened when it hit the ground was the shifter got bent. out of place. So we're gonna take this off, rotate everything around, and put that back into place where it goes. All right, so we got Buck back up and going. This is very treacherous. He went down on that ice. So we're gonna head out again. So we are moving again. It has really started snowing up here too. I'm gonna have to go visor up because I can't see. Fogging up too bad. Gotta have a deft throttle hand. And some of these corners are banked a little bit, and that sucks because you start sliding down towards the inside. Try to take them as wide as I can. Sometimes you just don't have a choice, like this one. But I'm gonna make it because I'm gonna hit this gravel up here. Alright, just so I can get some traction. That is just nothing but ice right there.
Oh, there we go. I just slid sideways. But I didn't freak out, didn't hit the brakes, and it just kind of auto-corrected itself. And I'm down.
So I'm going to stop in this corner so I can look back and see if he's okay. And he's down again. Oh, he didn't take the high line like I did. Alright. Alright, let me kill the camera and go pick him up again. I'll see you in a second.
Whoa.
Yeah, he's just locking up, sliding around. Alright, let's stand her up.
Yeah, we should be able to just lean there against the... No, it's good.
It's good.
All right.
Yeah, we ain't getting out of there onto this, so you're gonna have to go through this.
Yeah, I'm just, whoa, I can't even walk on this crap.
All right, so we got him back up and going again. And I'm gonna do the same thing here. I'm gonna get on this high side. Hopefully he follows me this time. Yeah, that low side, you don't want to be down there. All right, so we've made it through the most treacherous part. Now we just gotta finish descending, get back to town, and we'll go our separate ways and get warm. Catch you guys later.